I'm Dr. Joe DeMarco, chiropractor, and what I'd like to do today is talk about the sacroiliac joints. Now, the sacroiliac joints, we have two in the body, one on the left side and one on the right, and the SI joints, as we often call them, is a common area of low back pain. And what we're going to discuss today is stretches to help decompress the SI joint. Oftentimes, compression builds up on the SI joints over time through an accumulation of tightness and all these powerful muscles surrounding it, of the glutes, the hamstrings, the quadriceps, and these powerful muscles get tight, fascia gets tight, and it creates a lot of compression on the SI joints, which begins to create a shearing effect on the SI joint, resulting in pain. Now, the stretches I'm going to go over today are not for when you're experiencing acute episodes of SI joint pain. We don't want to be doing this when the tissue and tendons are irritated in here. The last thing we want to be doing is the movements I'm going to show you, which are probably irritated. This is more of a preventative approach to loosening up the area. So what we're going to do is let's go over a few stretches. First thing we're going to do is going over to loosen up and decompress muscles of the adductors and hamstrings. We're going to do a simple straddle stretch. During this maneuver, if you feel like if you do not have a lot of flexibility, a simple thing to do is to get the legs in between, say, a squat rack or something that'll hold the legs apart. If you can sit in this position comfortably, we don't need that. And what we're going to do is we're going to square our shoulders to each leg, not just leaning forward, but we're going to square the shoulders, grab the foot, and we're going to bring our torso down towards the leg, and we're going to hold for about 30 to 60 seconds. And then, of course, we're going to go the opposite side, once again, squaring the shoulders, coming down. After both sides are performed, we're going to come towards the center. Now, when we come towards the center, we don't want to drop the shoulders way down. What we'd like to do is come forward with a nice flat back, torso straight, and lean forward as best we can. Once again, decompressing the adductors, hamstrings, and coming forward 30 to 60 seconds. Great. Now, another little variation of that we can do is with a stretch band. And you can do this up against the wall, or I find it easy enough to just do it on the floor. But basically, we're going to hook the band around the leg and come around the back with it, being careful not to embarrass ourselves and get slapped in the face with the stretch band as you're creating a video. And we're going to straighten our legs out. And from this position, what we're going to do is we're going to lean back and come back with straight legs. And we're going to let the band do the work. We're going to keep the legs, the toes flexed like this. And we're going to let the band just open up the legs. And just relax and let the band do the work and hold this for 30 to 60 seconds, performing it 2 to 3 times. A very simple way to decompress the adductor hamstring muscles. Once again, you can do it up against the wall or just lying on the floor. When you come up, bend the knees, roll back, and once again, be very careful not to embarrass yourself by getting slapped in the face with the stretch band. Another maneuver we'd like to do to work on those muscles involving the hip is just sit in this position like this, arms back. If you want, you can lay straight back. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to hook one ankle over one knee. And from this position, we're just going to drop the pelvis and the hips to one side, holding this position 30 to 60 seconds. And then, of course, we're going to come back up. We're going to switch it up and do the opposite side. That's an excellent stretch to loosen up some of the tight rotators of the hips. Now, we can't forget the muscles of the front, because our hip flexors attach into the pelvis and into the spine and can put a lot of shear on those SI joints. A nice simple stretch for this area of the body is to get into a position using a wall. I find this much easier, is get the back leg up against the wall like this. So it helps you with your balance. The foot's against the wall. I'm going to bring my torso up, and I'm going to feel a real deep stretch from my knee all the way up through my quadricep and hip flexor, and I'm just going to stay in this position. Obviously, this stretch can be done just grabbing the ankle, but of course, there's a balance issue with that. It's much easier to just do it up against the wall, holding this position. Okay, great. Well, I hope those stretches were helpful. Once again, just to caution you, those are stretches that are used when you're not having SI joint pain. So if you need any further information, just visit us at Ocramed Health, www.ocramedhealth.com, and have a great day. Thank you.